Here's my comprehensive guide on how to fly a helicopter and test pilots. So, first thing you might realize is that there's no thrusters. Now, that makes sense because it's a big propeller that's making it fly. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen something like this before. They didn't have jets, I guess. Now, pretty much this spins creating lift. Easy enough. Now, whenever you go into this, there's a lot of things to know. There's blade tilt, which here I'm just gonna turn off my engine for now. There's blade tilt, which is pretty much how much the blades are tilted downwards. Pretty much that means if I'm flying, I'm going faster forward, if that makes any sense, because I don't have to tilt as much to go forwards. There's altitude hold, which if I were flying and I clicked it and then let go of everything, it would pretty much take control and make sure that I don't change altitude. Yippee. There's canopy, which is this thing right here. You want to close that every time. There's consent, which pretty much just means that the person in the passenger seat can take control by clicking a button. There's door, which is the door right over there, which is connected to a little fun thing over there, which the person that's in the seat can control. They can also close the door themselves. There's flares, now there's also a gun, which you kind of need. I accidentally clicked that. There's air-to-air missiles, which if I go over to this side, I'm pretty sure I can use them on those targets. Yeah, pretty much it just keeps on locking on until it turns yellow, and then you can fire a missile. Most planes take about 2. Now there's also air-to-ground missiles, which shoot a missile at the ground. Who knew? There's also rockets, which are very easy. Pretty much the long one right there with the 1 next to it, that's the amount of air-to-air missiles. The one below that is air-to-ground missiles. Hold on. This one is rockets. The 35 one is rockets. As you can see, takes control so that I don't move. But the 35 one is rockets. That's how many I have. And the little star thing is flares. The little bar on the left there, the long bar, is how much thrust I have. The little square there is tilt and stuff of the joystick. The number on the top left, the one in the box, is speed in knots. I'm pretty sure that goes the same for the one below it. The M is how much of Mach I'm going, which is speed of sound. G is amount of G-force, so if I start going down, well, there's less because I'm not getting as much action onto me, and if I start going up, there's more. The number outside the box on the top left is how fast I'm going down or up. So if it goes negative, I'm going down. If it goes positive, I'm going up. And the higher the number, more up, more down. So if I wasn't moving at all, it'd be 0. The one inside the box is the altitude that I'm at. HP is how much health that the helicopter has. Now, there's obviously the reticle in the middle. The reticle over there above the box is how many bullets I have in the little bar there. So the less that bar, or the smaller that bar is, I have less bullets. The little arrow at the bottom, that's tilt. So if I tilt more to the side, it does farther out. You see the bars in the back, that's tilt upwards and downwards. That's pretty much everything. I guess there's smoke, which if I pull forward and backward, I can change the color of. There's also, I guess that's it. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess, so, obviously the thrust is going upward, so if I want to turn left, I make the thrust go to the side, so if you put an imaginary line going up, and never change, like, the direction of that line, it's just always gonna be the direction that the thrust is. You pull up on the throttle and down on the throttle to change throttle, I guess. There's a lot of throttle in one sentence. Yeah, there's also these little squares. Like, you see that square right there? That would heal me if I stood on it. The one right there would also heal me. And then this one would also heal me. You hear that? That's actually the fuel going up, because I haven't taken any damage. It pretty much just adds more to everything. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. You see the tail rotor there? That's what changes the direction I'm going. That's going up and down. You can see all the... I guess I'll show this little turret. Yeah. So, you can see I have door as an option, which pretty much just opens the door. I can shoot. There's also rockets. There's also a searchlight that I can turn on just so that it's brighter if it's night. Here, I'll turn on night. Now if I go in there and I have the searchlight on, it goes bright. That's pretty much the entire guide. Ta-da! You know the very basic part of flying a helicopter.